Welcome back to Fit Body, Fit Mind. Now that we're done exercising, it's time to stretch. It's time to make peace with our bodies. We've worked them hard. Now we need to give our muscles back some of that flexibility that they had before we worked them. This is also a good way to work out any impurities that our muscles have built up. So the first exercise I want us to do in our stretching series is put your feet about this wide. There you go. Now relax. The point of stretching is to relax. You want to relax out your muscles. Do not stress out. Relax. Nice and relaxed. Now bring your arms up like this. There you go. Reach up toward the sky. Feel that in your back and your shoulders. Oh, that feels good. Now come forward. Straight back. Arms out. Head up. Now drop your head down. And relax. There you go. You should feel this in your legs, your shoulders, your back. Now we're going to come up again. Get ready. Now we're just going to roll up. Feel that in every vertebrae of your back. Roll up. Then look up. And we're going to do this 4 times. So come up. Oh, reach for the sky. Oh, that feels so good. This is one of my favorite stretches. It just makes everything feel good. Now come back. There you go. Straight back. Arms come down. Head up. Now dive. There you go. There we go. Now roll up. Now you may have more flexibility than I do. I've just always been like this. No matter how much flexibility exercise I do, that's about as far down as it goes. But I'm still functional, I can still work out, and I still feel great. So if you have more flexibility, then go for it. If you don't worry. You'll get more flexible as you do these stretches. So here we go for number 4. Come down. There we go. Oh, that feels so good. Now roll up. There we go. Come up. Reach for the sky. Feel that in your shoulders. Feel it in your upper back. Now come down. Head up. Down. Oh, yeah. Now roll up. There we go. So that was our first stretching exercise. Our next stretching exercise, you may need a chair. So let me bring a chair in. Now we're going to stretch the front of our legs. There we go. Bring it up and hold it. Now each of these stretches I want you to hold for about 15 seconds. There we go. Now we'll do it on the other side. Okay, you should feel that in the front of your legs. And you don't want to flare your foot out. I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. So we're doing this, we'll do it 3 times each, for each leg. Okay? Now what I mean by not flaring it out is you want your leg back like this. You don't want it like this because that's not stretching your thigh. You want to get it down like this and really feel it in the front of your leg. So it's almost like you're standing. It's almost like that straight line down and you're standing, except your foot is behind you. So you should feel that in the front of your leg primarily. Okay, now we'll do this side. relax. Make sure you're relaxing. Make sure you're breathing. Don't stress up. You don't want your body to be tight when you're stretching. This is the time to loosen it. This is the time to relax. So take it nice and easy. Relax. Enjoy it. But this is as important as strength training and aerobic exercise. It's important at the end of those sessions to make sure that you restore flexibility to your muscles. And again, this will also take impurity out of your muscles. So here we go, and this will be the last one of these. Ooh, I feel that. That feels good. Try to stand as straight as you can as you're doing this. Okay, there we go. Now moving the chair out of the way. Now we're going to work our calves. Now to do this, we have a choice. One is the classic wall stretch, just going back like this, and be nice and easy. And then we'll do the other one. Now we're doing our other leg. Now when you're doing this, don't bounce and don't force your calf. If you bounce or you apply force to your calf, you're really risking ripping your Achilles tendon or your calf muscle. So you want to be really gentle with it. Okay, so that's the classic way that you stretch out your calf and your hamstring. Now the way I like to do this, if you have balance, I mean you can use your chair if you want, is to bring your foot forward like this, almost a runner stance, and this leg, the knee is straight over the ankle. I have this little bit of an angle here, but what I'm really doing is I can feel the stretch right here and in my calf. I'm not bouncing it, I'm just relaxing, and I can feel it. So we'll do this also 3 times each leg for 15 seconds. So that one's done. Now we'll come back. So you should really feel it right here and in that calf. I'm not bouncing, I'm not forcing it. I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm keeping it nice and relaxed. I'm letting the muscles stretch out. Don't tense up. Stretching is not tensing up. Okay, so now we're going to go back again. There we go. Keep your torso straight. Now you might feel a little bit of work in your thigh muscle as you're doing this, because this is sort of a lunge for this leg. It's also a balance move. But you definitely feel a little bit of heat in here, but really what you want to do is relax this leg and feel the stretch. And if this does not appeal to you, do the wall lean, because that is the classic way to do it. I just prefer this way. I just feel like I get a lot more out of it to the front here and to the calf. Now as I'm doing this, I'm keeping my shoulders nice and relaxed, my head straight, my torso straight. Okay, and now we'll do that again. We just have one more. Oops, keep hitting the wall. There we go. Now if you want to do extra for experts, with each one of these you can also do another upper body stretch. This is kind of a yoga move, but you can still put a little bit of a stretch in your shoulders and your upper back, but this is not required. Okay, so we've done our legs from here down. Now what we want to do is our hips. And to stretch our hips, we want to go like this. Again, this is another yoga move. I can feel the stretch all up in there. You really did work your hips when you were training, so now you have to give them a break. And honestly, this is my favorite move to stretch out my hips. Makes a huge difference. I can tell you it makes a big difference when I'm doing squats and after I run. This hip is a little bit bad on me from an accident, but I can tell you, stretching it out makes all the difference in the world. And it's the reason I can get up the next morning and go for a run or strength train using exercises that work my hips. So you really should feel this. You want to make sure that you have your body not arched in any way, nice and straight, a nice arc, a continuous arc right down here. And really what you're shooting for is stretching here and here. Oh, that feels good. There we go. And let's come back out. Do this again. Oh, that should feel good. Right up. You can even feel that in your shoulders, can't you? Again, relax as you're doing this. Don't tense up. Think relax. Don't bounce. Don't force it. Just relax into it. And we're going to come up. That just feels too good. If I threw an extra one in, it's just because it feels so good. And honestly, if you have hip problems, this is a great way to just stretch it out. Get some circulation going back in there. Okay, so now we've done up to our hips. I like to go from my feet coming up sequentially because then I don't miss one of my important stretches. The next stretch we're going to do, bring your hands like this, clasp, and pull your shoulder forward. And what this is doing, it's getting your shoulder and your upper back. Oh, that feels good. This is really critical if you do rows. It just stretches it all back out and takes the tension out when you're done rowing. And then we do the opposite. We clasp our hands, I'll show you. Clasp our hands like this, and then pull back. Pull back. And what this is doing is it's stretching the chest and the shoulders. So I can really feel that. And then we come up in the front again. And we'll do this 3 times for forward and backwards. There we go. Again, we'll hold it for 15 seconds. You're kind of pulling back, but at the same time you're thinking, relax. Relax those chest muscles and your shoulders. Oh, that feels good. Now we're going to come forward again. It's a nice stretch. Clasp those hands. Stand nice and straight. Don't strain. Don't pull so hard you pull your neck out or your shoulders out. Just kind of think relaxed as you're pulling forward. And then we'll do one more in the back. There we go. Now let's shake that out a little bit. And the next exercise we're going to do is for our shoulders and our upper arms. So what I like to do is take my hand, put it on the elbow, and just pull in gently. Do not pull hard. Your approach is not to pull your arm out of its shoulder socket. You really want to think stretch. If your muscles are tight, maybe you can only make it this far. Maybe you can make it this far. Maybe you can make it, more than I can. Whatever you're capable of, but just don't stress out. Don't put a lot of tension, and don't pull so hard that you actually cause injury. That's the opposite of fitness, and it's the opposite of flexibility. So you want to be nice and easy. Now bring that arm behind your head, put this hand on that elbow, and then pull down gently. And this is getting your triceps and your shoulder. And my elbow is resting on the back of my head. Oh, that's good. So again, we'll hold each of these about 15 seconds. Okay, now come down, and we'll do the same thing on this side. Again, some people can do it like this. I don't like that as much. I think it's more gentle just to put my hand on my elbow because the point is stretching my shoulder, and just do it like this. So I can feel it in my shoulder blade, and I can feel it in the shoulder joint itself. There we go. Now come up. And this arm, this hand, is pulling gently on this elbow when we're doing this exercise or this stretch. Go nice and easy. And we're going to do this in total 2 more times. So bring this over. Remember, nice and gentle. The idea is to think relax. It's to come out of your exercise session and feel refreshed and not feel like your body is completely ratcheted up. You need to give your body a break. Remember, your body is your friend. It's not your enemy. Fit body, fit mind is all about making friends with your body, working it out in a way that's productive, a way without injury, the intelligent approach, the achievable approach. There we go. Okay, now bring your hands down. Now a lot of people will finish this up by doing neck rolls. Never ever do neck rolls. It's bad for the vertebrae in your neck. It's bad for the veins and arteries that pass through your neck. What you want to do again is be gentle with your neck. All you need to do is go like this. Move this ear toward that shoulder. But relax, don't push your head down. Don't do it with force. You're going to feel it no matter what. You're feeling it from your ear right down through your shoulder. This is not only an exercise tension release. I think of this as a mental release. It just takes all of that tension away. And a lot of us pack our tension, our day's tension, our work tension, our home tension, we put it in our shoulders. So this is a way to gently release that tension without causing any kind of damage to our vertebrae in our neck. Because our heads are pretty heavy pumpkins, and to begin with, and to put too much pressure on this little neck is not a good idea. So just ease your ear down, almost just let the weight do it, toward your shoulder. And now we're going to go forward. Relax those shoulders. Let your arms hang. Don't go like this. That's the anti-stretch. Relax those shoulders down. Now come up, and we'll do this for a total of 3 times per position. I'm feeling it right there. Now the other side. Be gentle, be easy with your neck, but keep those shoulders down. Don't bring the shoulders up to make up for the tension. Think relaxed, your whole body. Think relaxed. There we go. Now extend. Loosen up those shoulders. Let those arms, let those hands just hang. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Don't force it. Come up gently. And I'll do it one more time. Oops. There we go. Okay, relax those shoulders. You're feeling it right there. Just relax it. I'm telling you, this stretching routine is the reason why I can strength train 3 days a week and run 5 to 8 miles the other 3 days a week, because my body is relaxed. It has just enough flexibility to get it done, but not so much flexibility that I lack control. And this stretching routine has never steered me wrong. And now look down one more time. Okay, good job. So what I want you to do is, after you go walking, after you go running, and after you strength train, please do these stretches. Get your body reinvigorated and ready for the day. Get the blood flowing, get a little bit more flexibility back, and I guarantee you this stretching routine will work for you. It will make you feel electrified when you're finished. So thank you, and I'll see you during the next exercise session.